Oh, okay. Lorraine Ariano, need the address, 25 Hudson Avenue. Tonight I'm addressing only the board members present in 2013. Going back to the January meeting when I posed the question of who sent the recommendation to name the schools after Congressman Series and Senator Menendez. Your answer to me that night, nobody knew. Does anybody want to answer it tonight before I go any further? Okay. The recommendation is on public record. Mayor Roque sent the recommendation, and Mayor Roque did nothing wrong. He did follow the board protocol. He wrote a letter of recommendation, and the board voted on it. It was that simple, and not one of you could stand up and tell me, why were you so afraid to tell me who wrote the recommendation when it was already public knowledge? Seriously, you should be ashamed. I got an answer from Dr. Piscatelli saying, to her recollection, it was just put on the agenda and the board was told to vote. And she has no clue who it came from. Is that how you always vote? You don't know who sends it, but you vote anyway? I mean, if you would have just told me that night that the recommendation came from elsewhere, I would have taken my argument elsewhere. Instead, you allowed me to make you look incompetent in my eyes.
Well, most of us here, as
No, I said I'm only addressing those who sat here in 2013.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Denise.
Maybe that's why a lot of us were
Denise,
here.
these are.
Okay,
Council member.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
I get an extra second now. Or two. I also recall that I was told that anybody can send a recommendation into the board. That is correct. If somebody has it, it could be anybody. Here's my recommendation.
It's not up to you. She's exhibiting that as evidence. You have to read it.
I don't have to read it. Mrs. Oriano?
This.
Mrs. Oriano?
My mother was Mrs. Ariano.
I will address this with the board attorney at a separate time. Yes, and-
It will come up, it will come before the board though. I was told that anybody can write a recommendation, the board reviews it, the board gets to vote on it.
It's not exactly the way it works. The board gets to vote on it if the president and superintendent choose to put it on the agenda. If they don't choose to put it on the agenda, the board doesn't get to vote on it.
So, in my statement, my recommendation was to, by the way, people who are sitting in the audience, is to remove Senator Menendez's name from public school number 3. My recommendation letter also states that everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and I know that. And that's not why I'm asking to be, removed. The fact remains that he's indicated in something that's terrible. And now his name is on the school, and regardless of the outcome of his trial, that school is marked.
Mrs. Oriano, I'm sorry, the 2 minutes is up. Actually,
I should get a little bit more from the no answers from the meeting in January. You wasted all my time.
sorry.
You're always sorry, Stephen.
No, I could not understand what you're saying.
Keep on going, Doreen.
I said, when I asked these questions in January, you guys took up all my time by not answering.
Well, I mean,
You
it
could
was
have extended me the courtesy.
I actually did extend a minute.
I'll be back. It's not over.
Hours, 4204, York Avenue, Union City, New York.
So can you repeat that again?
Sure. Daniel Alvarez, 4204 New York Avenue, Union City. This question, she's going to answer this, for Mr. Silvio Costa. Were you responsible for the production and distribution of this, I don't even know what to call this, political, some may say political humor. I see there's something a little more dark and sinister, elements of brujeria and no? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for answering no.
Mr. Alvarez, I just want to tell you this is public comments. These are your public
Understood.
comments.
Okay. We'll get through this really quick. My second question for Mr. Acosta. Do you have a stake or interest, or do you receive any payments from Alamo Insurance Group?
I'm
Again,
sorry,
it's a
I'm
public
sorry.
comment.
No board member is required to answer your questions. This is not public question and answer, this is public
I understand.
comment.
I understand that. But if they
You
want to
can
answer, they
make
can answer.
comments.
Well, if they want to answer the question, they can answer it, right or wrong?
This is public comments.
Okay, well, I'm making comments and I'm asking
And make
questions.
comments.
Right. Well, according to some attorneys, they say that if you answer a question, the public has a right to receive an answer, right or
Well,
wrong?
I happen to be the attorney sitting here, and I'm telling you, make comments, don't ask questions.
Well, I'm
This
gonna
is not-
I'm gonna ask questions anyway, regardless of what you say, all right? How about that? So let me finish what I have to do.
I can't require you to make good decisions.
Okay, well, I don't, hey, listen, as far as I'm concerned, you're getting paid with taxpayer money. So when we ask questions, it's their responsibility to answer it. Even though they don't have to, they should, all right? I'm gonna get through this and we're gonna be done. The
Nice.
last question is concerning your good friend Armando Alvarez. How far back does that relationship go?
Mr. Alvarez, I don't understand why you're asking these questions. How does this pertain to the school district whatsoever?
Well, you have a board trustee that I'm asking questions about.
But I mean, how does this in any way impact our school district? That's what I would like to know.
Uh,
Because if not, then I believe you're just using this for some type of political, for some type of your.
Right, but you're a political guy, right? I'm
No,
wrong.
I'm not a political guy. The
No.
Board of Education is not
So,
political.
so you don't go in and out of Westminster Democratic County Committee office, in and out, helping in the campaign?
Can you please sit down?
Hmm.
We're
What's
not
Can you
doing
please
this.
sit down?
What is wrong with you asking to someone to sit down? Despicable.
You're asking me to sit down, a taxpayer, you're telling me to sit down.
No? Go on.
Okay, all right, well, now we're gonna talk about you. So you're not a political guy that goes inside of churches, getting them to try to vote for you, and I'm to vote for the mayor.
No.
No, well, you were caught, you picture.
Sir, I'm not gonna let you continue. I'm the board lawyer here, and what you're doing has nothing to do with.
It's your First Amendment right.
Now,
It's my First Amendment right,
This
right?
is, well, I could do this in a scholarly way, but this is not a First Amendment issue. This is what's called a limited forum. It is not an open forum, because.
It is an
the First
open forum.
Amendment right here is circumscribed by the rules of the Board of Education.
Wait, you're saying
Those
the First Amendment
finish
doesn't
what I'm
apply?
saying.
He's getting loud with you.
Those rules,
Either way, your time's up.
those rules require you to address issues.
David Rivera, 233 59th Street. President Rodas, I have a question for Trustee Gonzalez. Whether she responds or not, I will still continue my comments and questions. Ms. Gonzalez, do you know what the word means, autonomous? The word autonomous. Do you know the definition?
I'm advising the board members not to answer these questions.
The word autonomous means not controlled by others or by outside forces.
Sir.
Ms.
excuse me.
Gonzalez,
Sir, please.
are you
don't be
related to
rude.
Pablo Fonseca,
Please, don't be rude. Let me finish what
the
I'm
animal
saying.
insurance representation? The town spokesman?
Shut off the microphone. Wow.
Right.
Team Broke's campaign manager? No answer, Ms. Gonzalez? Is Pablo Fonseca related to you?
And these are your public comments.
In the January 7th reorganization meeting, page 13, Damaris Gonzalez stated that she thanks Mayor Roque personally for believing in her
and others, and giving her the opportunity to assist the mayor together with the town and the Board of Education for the future of our children. The definition to autonomous states no control by others or by outside forces. Now, Damaris, is the mayor in fact telling you how to vote on school board resolutions? Does the mayor make decisions in favor on the school board? No answers? Trustee Gonzalez, you don't belong on this board. You're not here for the sake of the children, nor our teachers. Shame on you. And do us all a favor. You should resign. Thank you.
Very sad. Any other public comments? Close public comment? Board member comments?
Yes. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of the winners of the awards that were presented tonight. I think we have a lot to be proud of in this school district, and it's largely because of our personnel. So congratulations again. Also, my second comment is that tonight's meeting is the third meeting in a row that has been changed from the original date that was set by resolution in January by this board. Last month, the meeting was scheduled for March 11th. I made travel plans, and I specifically booked my flight for the morning of March 12th, so that I would not miss the March 11th meeting. I actually planned things so that I can abide by my responsibility to this board and attend meetings. I was forced to miss the March 11th meeting because the date was changed unilaterally by Mr. Rodas, as he did with the February meeting, without consulting other board members about the convenience of the new date. I don't know what the reason for adjourning tonight's meeting or changing the date of tonight's meeting was. But if we set meeting dates by resolution, we should abide by that. The President has very limited authority to change the date, and it's not because of his convenience. And if I were here last month, I would have voted against the resolution to give Mr. Rodas, the board president, the authority to set the agenda along with the president, the superintendent. I think he has too much authority and he exceeds the authority that he does
have. I would also like to thank and congratulate all of the teachers and staff members who were honored tonight. They deserve it, and I think they deserve a round of applause. And I would also like to thank my fellow board members who were very supportive of the Little Shop of Horrors show, the Memorial High School Drama Club. I'd like to thank the superintendent, Mr. Falca, for attending, as well as Assistant Superintendent Clara Herrera, board members Portillo, Mejia.
I'd like to make one quick comment also. Commissioner Aguirre, who was here this evening, paid tremendous tribute to the school district and to its teachers and its staff. People I were here were many from school boards. Also, this was such an outstanding presentation for the school district we have. Also, I want to thank and congratulate the West New York Police Department. Last night, graduation, the graduation, which some of the board members attended, Mr. Rodas and Mr. Parkinson. Police Academy in West Newark, which was outstanding for our 6th and 7th graders here at the middle school. Such a fine thing that the police are doing, exposing these children. Very, very confident, very rewarding thing. Just another fine thing that the school district is doing. Yes, I appreciate it.
Trustee Jane? I'd also like to thank personnel for tonight's presentation. I also really enjoyed Mr. Libera's presentation to us, and I wish we had picked a firm to conduct the superintendent search. I'm deeply disappointed that we didn't. Superintendent Rodas retiring at the end of the school year. I think it's very important. It's probably one of the most important decisions that this board will make coming up. I really like the things that School Boards Association and Mr. Libera and his firm had to say about how they would have conducted the superintendent search. I don't think that we have very much time left. This is already April. I would have preferred that we had picked one of these firms to conduct the search. I'm just very disappointed. And once again, we go out, we advertise, we spend money, try to find firms, and I just don't understand the logic of not letting these professional companies handle these kind of things, especially something as important as a superintendent search. This is going to affect my daughter. This is going to affect all the personnel in this district. I just really think we should have picked one because I really like the presentation. I really like the way they would have conducted it.
To adjourn this meeting?
Motion.
Motion by Trustee Parkinson, second by Trustee Acosta. Trustee Acosta?
Yes.